Yeah, so I'm Lori Letto, and along with Rock Sports Academy, one of the organizers for the Dennis Squires Memorial Basketball Tournament. And that is in support of the Canadian Mental Health Association, raising funds and awareness for the mental health needs of individuals, and more specifically, our goal was suicide prevention. So to share a little bit about my story, but also to share Dennis's story. Dennis died by suicide August 29th of 2018. And Dennis was a very much loved son of my mother and father, Bev and Ron, an uncle to my little girl, Bella, as she calls him, Uncle D. And my little brother, but also a teammate and a friend to so many. And Dennis was often referred to as a light in the room. He was very comical, always full of positive energy when around him, but he also struggled with anxiety, depression, which later led to the disease of addiction as a way of coping. Dennis was a natural athlete his whole life. He played numerous sports, but his passion and love was always basketball. So this was a fantastic opportunity to take a big love of his and turn it into something more meaningful. And the Dennis Squires Memorial Basketball Tournament has exceeded all expectations of what we first intended this to be, more so of awareness, really, but it has turned into so much more. This tournament has become a safe space for individuals to come together, share their own stories, their experiences with mental health. It has become a major education piece. It has become a way to give back to the community. I read that the World Health Organization said that every 40 seconds, so less than a minute, somebody takes their life. That, no words for that. I think the other part is that every 41 seconds, there is a large group of people who have now been impacted by that trauma. And so the mental health illnesses and struggles continue. So I know with this tournament, that has also been another huge piece that we have encountered, is people coming forward and sharing their stories about being survivors of suicide and what their journey has been like after, and grief. But I think also the importance of those who are survivors of suicide. And I think of my own circle in my family. Dennis died in my parents' home, my childhood home. Sorry. My husband, who works with the fire department, was on shift that day and took the 911 call, responded. It has had great impact on our family. And it, sorry. It's funny how sharing this story is forcing me to slow down and kind of acknowledge my feelings and stuff, because I did learn, going to therapy myself, that keeping busy is a response to trauma, to avoid that slowing down and having to acknowledge and having to feel. And I haven't done that in a long time. And that's hard. I think Dennis and I were very, even that much closer through his mental health struggles. He knew that when I was in high school, I had a hard time myself. And I actually attempted suicide myself and was hospitalized. So my experience in knowing that very dark place, that feeling of lonely, and that there's only one way to escape that pain, that hits really hard, knowing that he was there. And so, you know, through this, my hope is that by sharing our stories, we can help people to be comfortable opening up, realizing how important it is to open up, to listen to one another, acknowledge, see one another, and prevent any individual, but any family as well, to having to go through this. And I hope that sharing some of these stories today helps some others in sharing their story and speaking up. I truly believe that it's very hard to breathe if you don't get it off your chest. So to please speak up, reach out, and you are loved, and this world does need you.